Gorilla want to keep an eye on him.
This is what we were talking about, though. The quick 3 camps going up. Expect does have flash. They want to hit Smeb backwards. That spear missing hurts.
Skill shot missed. Sidestep from the trap, and Smeb's going to continue to get ran down. Very good flash pin. But that needed one extra summoner spell to secure the kill.
And that's the thing. I'm actually extremely disappointed in Smeb for pushing up that lane because we were able to call that gank from the minute Smeb burned vision, and they're going to need to use that in order to pull some type of advantage off. That's why they would pick Lee Sin, is to try and get some early pressure going.
Steps on the trap, uses that unbreakable as Trick once again shows his face, but this is good pressure. Flash forward, Trick bounces away, red buff is on, here comes Peanut, javelin toss forward, Perks is running out of mana, not gonna get the kill, Trick goes down!
Perks either ran out of mana or thought it was going to kill him with the poison, but that is if they can make the right plays.
Ooh, this Expect does have flash, and Kuro does not.
Oh, Kuro's pinned against the wall, should be able to get a Chaos Storm down. Grounded, Expect gets rooted up, throws down the hammer! And they trade 1 for 1. Expect just took far too much damage.
Dragon to force it down bottom, so it'd have to be some kind of skirmish. You have to really clear out the wards and the side brush down around bottom right now, because that, ooh, here we go.
Oh, down in trouble. Glacial Fisher goes out to buy some time. Mythy fancies a little bit more poke. Heal and flash still up, and here's Perks as well. Petrifying Gaze, that locks up Peanut. Trick splash forward. G2 are looking for more. Peanut's running for his life. Teleport's coming down. Smeb's gonna be able to equalize the fight. And Expect, I think he may have cancelled. Expect decides to stay top.
Yeah, that's going to make a bit of a strange moment right here with Rumble in the bottom lane and a bunch of summoners burned. This could actually be the first turret.
Equalizer is available.
It's a scary flash double knockup equalizer. G2 are down. They get rooted. Gorilla's looking for more. The tower's being focused, but Expect has been left uncontended. But it's 4 versus 1. It looks like Rock should do this.
Really far behind as far as items go. You'd expect the Nidalee to be a half item ahead of them at this point. And look at the deep control Rocks have within the jungle.
That vision I just mentioned being set up by Rock's Tigers, they capitalize on it, and they're going to chain turrets.
Grouped up in front of G2.
Down all their ultimates, though. It depends the number of poke that G2 could land and if they can get the right angle on them.
Expect fancies his chances. Stun onto Kuro. Needs one more auto trick and Expect gets bounced backwards. This should be them going down. Kick backwards onto Expect. He will move towards the pit. Heroic charge onto the scuttle grab. That gets Expect to safety. No more deaths for G2, but they were toying with their lives.
What a hero scuttle right there, allowing him to taxi out of it, but there's the ultimate. It's Ven has the flash as well. Miracle charge on the back.
Teleport's behind. Also, all the couple people out. They'd have to go. There's the teleport.
Teleport being channeled. Expect's coming in from behind, but what will we anticipate? Expect puts a steadfast present. He's looking for Kuro. The Glacial Fisher into Keeper's Verdict, but there's no damage follow-up. Perks can't find a target. Kuro's on a killing spree. Sven follows. There's no DPS for G2. There's no more tournaments for G2. Expect's running away. He's not going to get burned just yet. 2 members of G2 are dead. Rock's Tigers have super minions pushing to the base and a massive minion wave down bottom. The European chances, the European champions, they're falling apart. There's nowhere left to go. Perks is on the front line, dodges an Electro Harpoon, flashes the second. Nexus turret number 1 is down. Rocks peel away from the kills. Rocks Tigers turn onto the Nexus, and the Rocks Tigers eliminate G2 Esports from Worlds 2016.
But they don't have the health bars. They're just getting hit as they're walking in, and it's hard to gain an advantage that way.
Afro definitely has to play very careful now. He's squishy on Nami. Stixay, though, dealing a lot with that culling.
Here's Steos. Where's the Tempered Fate? He's caught himself.
He has no flash either.
Afro moves the target. No flash. Too early on the light binding. End of the line. And Licrit takes down Afro.
Steos is just really arriving at the right time to all these waves.
Oh, Stixay, he gets exhausted. Good boomerang. Stixay's running for his life. Tempered Fate. Look for the target to hit. Stixay's down. A miracle and Licrit take them out. Afro Afro's the target. He goes golden. Liquid's not going to find the stun this time round. Flash for flash. Teleport came down from Darshan. He's coming in from the river. Afro's looking to chase. The tidal wave's thrown out, but Kira's going to look to interrupt. Now there's a 3-on-3. Liquid, it helps the race of the dragon. Not going to work out. Darshan's pinned against the wall. No teleport for Smurf. It's not available. They've traded 1 for 1. Darshan's down. Kira will go shortly. They end up trading a 1 for 2 in favor of CLG. And they might tie their record with the Rocks Tigers at the top of the group.
Yep, they catch Huhi.
It's out, pin onto Afro move. Afro's down. Huhi gets knocked up into the air. He's exhausted. Albus Nox have comboed everything perfectly. Liquid gets another. They take another tower, and now Xmithy's the target. Chaos Storm's gonna run him down. Xmithy, he's pinned. Albus Nox, 9 kills to 2, and they're peeling back for Baron.
And there's such clean plays by Albus Nox Luna. Huhi's sitting at the turret.
The Athene's Ardent Sensor, not the damage-dealing Karma builds.
Yeah, and that allows Smurf to go Thornmail Ninja Tabi. They're not going to be able to do damage to him because they don't have a true mage right now with that supportive build, and they're stacked AD everywhere else.
Steos eats a cocoon. Culling comes up, but Stixay's running low.
3 minutes.
It's Albus Nox Luna with a miracle, and he's looking for more. Smurf gets a kill. CLG are rooted. They're running for their lives. The third inhibitor of the game is falling, and Albus Nox Luna now have super minions. They've set their targets on the Nexus turrets, and I don't think CLG can defend this one. Albus Nox from the CIS, from the LCL, they are doing what no wildcard team has done before. Albus Nox Luna have got one giant foot in the door to Chicago on the way to the quarterfinals.
This move, man, I didn't even know you had that move. Ah! You cut my dick off!
And it actually feels like Expect doesn't quite have the necessary ward here. They should have been expecting the gank. He overheats and goes for Darshan.
A lot of
Got Grace behind
damage.
him.
Minions as well. Electro Harpoon's coming out. Expect is now going to turn his attention to Xmithy. Forced to flash away. Trix looking for more. End of the line. Flash. The buckler is going to get the kill, but I held my breath.
Yeah, exactly, because Darshan actually started trading very early. The whole call there was to get up to the turret so that they can get out of there. Darshan needs to get out of there, though.
Well, sends Trick packing. Perks ghosted. Equalizer as well. So there's a lot of pressure. Perks needs to find the stun. Flash is available. Scatter the weak finds nobody.
Perks had Flash. He could have tried to go for that, but that's a big investment. They deny Minion Wave. Don't get a kill, don't get a turret.
From spring to summer, but have just not found consistency for their top lane play.
Stixay
Sports out. It's going to get blocked. Afromu saves the day, puts up the wall. Stixay flashes to safety. Glacial Fissure comes down. Afro's still buying time, and somehow CLG have survived. Darshan's able to complete the teleport. He's joined the fight. Huhei is looking for Perks. Perks flashes over the wall. There is a kill onto Mithy. G2 have lost another. Perks is running for his life. Equalizer available for Expect. Decent enough stun as Afro catches it, but there's no more follow-up for G2.
Mithy was pixels away from sinking his teeth into Stixay, but CLG get out just barely, and then the collapse from both solo laners.
They didn't perform counter logic to their expectations. They were expected to win, and they're doing so fairly well. Look how easy this is. Sven's just being run down by Huhi. Equalizer should at least kill the minions. Sven is down. Perks to follow. 2 members of G2 are dead. Huhi does not care. He's charging up those tides of blood. Trick looks to run down Stixay. This might not work though. Trick's looking for more. Stixay's got the heal, the shield, the back away, the stun onto Trick. Deadly Flourish roots him down, and Stixay survives the one-on-one with the support of his team.
Huhi annihilated Sven in that fight, and then no one else on G2 could pick up a single kill. This is probably the push to end the game.
CLG bounced back with a dominating victory over G2.
Counter Logic Gaming sit at the top of the group at 3 wins, and CLG have 1 fight left before they qualify for the quarterfinals.
And this group continues to be in.
A lot of poke coming out from ANX here, and oh, this is very aggressive.
Yeah, it certainly is. They're doing Liquid. There's first blood. Actually, up Pina, and now Miracle going to get over again. Pina, can he do it once more? He can. Pray this time with a double.
Just aggression coming out from Tigers, and oh, Kira.
Really just in there. Prey again doing decent damage. She's from Kira, almost blows one up, but Prey now on a rampage as Liquid's going to get chased down. Repel is very nice, and that should line up another one. They do take the turret.
Nice
Great double binding, and there's one. But Prey will live through the day, and Rock's going to keep pushing down mid.
Gets one here, but Albus, they have zero control over the map. They're just getting ganked left and right. Smeb is coming in, wants to join the party, realizes that he actually wasn't invited, and does step away. And
Rise gets that second item, or before Rumble completes one of his first major core items.
zoning ulti from the Rise. That's
I love it.
very defensive ulti from the crit.
Ooh, Steos actually chunked out as well. That's bad news, but Kuro caught out. Can they catch him, though? Here's a question. He has Pop Ghost. He's got Flash as Prey. Look for an ultimate. Does not snipe anyone. Prey a little low, though. Looks like they're not going to pull the trigger. They might try to do something with Lecrit, but they have to go now. And not going to get it. Rocks to kill the Drake, and actually Prey going to go in there. Peanut, good flash there, but everyone else is coming in. I think Kuro does make it forward. Good snipe there, but they found Kira. Damage is great there as Smith rocks down the equalizer, flashes forward, and make sure the kill goes down. Steos still going to live, but a good hourglass there from Smith. He's going to save him. Gorilla takes out Stayhouse. Good ult there from Smith. Does take out Gorilla, but Prey and Peanut still fighting on the other side, and that's 3 kills to 1, I believe, in favor of Rocks Tigers.
Right at that tier 3 turret, and honestly, ANX, they can't even resist this. They don't have the type of wave clear that they need. They don't have the damage. They can't go on them.
This is so hard for Lecrit. Every ulti, you said it, it's feast or famine, Deficio.
Yeah.
You either make the big play and keep your team in the game, or win them the game, or this happens. And who's going in this time? It's no one. I love this game. Who's in the ulti? No one this time, but Smurf flashes in, takes out Miracle. Licorice maybe goes down as well. And Roxy is so far ahead, though. Clean sweep, perhaps, through the back 2 games here. ANX are living for a little while longer, but Roxy going to try and end it on now.
Trying to get some kills at the fountain. The Nexus turrets are still alive. Minions are here now, and they're buffed by the Baron. 3 guys to defend on the side of Albus.
And they're all full HP, but I
were full
don't
HP.
think that the tower is actually going to be able to live. It looks like there's too many minions pouring in here. Kira 19 seconds away, a Miracle 5 seconds away, but there's only 1 tower remaining.
I mean, Gorilla's tanking there with his face, but relatively tanky on the Karma. Smoke goes in, looks for the ulti, finds a couple, but the Nexus now open. Liquid almost going to go down, and Rocks Tigers, better late than never, show up to end their tournament and finish #1 in Group A.
Yeah, definitely feels like in the end.
Asphyxiate ANX, and they're not making use of it.
Pretty unconventional one, but certainly a cool option, and that's sort of the story right now. G2 have everything available to them. In fact, Perks is going to go in. Kira almost going to go through. Now Perks wants it more. Looking for Lecrit, going to try and find it. Dustbird's fucking everywhere. Oh, that's awkward. ANX trying to punish, but not going to happen. Trick gets Cocoon, but really going to save the day, and expects in the backline. Going to get 1. Going to look to hop down and try and get another. Aurelia goes ballistic in the team fight, and G2 might just clean house here.
And it's definitely looking like that with that minion wave up there in top lane, this is probably going to be the final push. Depth timer's too high, no ultimate up on a Miracle, so it's not like Lucian's going to be able to try to push this wave back. And it looks like G2 keeping CLG and the Rocks Tigers' hopes alive to still secure that first place seat in Group A.
Very, very spicy game, but G2 will take it. ANX will pick up another loss. G2, the only winner of the tournament. They played spoiler, though. And all of a sudden, our last game is very interesting.
Definitely so. Like, next game means so much. If CLG wins the next game, Rocks Tigers are out of the World Championship.
Yep.
Right now.
One of the reasons that he could be doing this start for
the
Xmickey,
Q
but
flash
hold on.
MS,
Oh no, Peanut.
Big save. He sees the summon as well. Gorilla goes in for it. Locked up again. Cocoon in for Rocks Tigers. And first blood goes to Peanut.
On that side of the map, and Peanut wants blood up in top lane.
Smab actually not level 6, but does well. Darshan down. Darshan keeping healthy. That corrupting potion, but Peanut's being very patient here. Gonna try and make something happen. Smeb baiting a little too much, perhaps. Gets him to have ulti. Peanut does make it, but the where's it? But Darshan able to claim the kill. Peanut looking for the trade. Does flash for it, and will get it.
Because of Peanut, Smeb actually hit level 6 later because Peanut was absorbing the experience.
Just when you praise a player, he actually gets caught out, though. End up being a 1-for-1, so good for CLG. Let's see what happens on top. Smeb is fighting a Grump, and now he's fighting multiple CLG members as well.
Yeah, he's got Huhi and Smithy on his tail. Does have his flash. First axe hits, but Rock's actually now rotated around. Huhi flashes in. He's going to try and take another. Now he has to move out of the way. Cocoon from Peanut nails the Malzahar. And Smithy going to try and clean it up. They will get one, but Gorilla's here as well. Smithy ghosting as best he can as Afro's here, but it's not enough to save them. Peanut not stunned either. And Afro's got his ulti. They can maybe get out here, but there's another catch. Good ult from Afro, but it nails Darshan as well.
CLG, they know that, so they're actually starting it, looking for that potential team fight.
They go for it, Gorilla. Goes in, actually finds Afro. Bullets there from Jids, enough for that snipe. Darshan's here, kicks one out, but Smithy now in the thick of it does take the portal out to safety, but CLG, they don't get the Drake and they just lost Afro. Big misstep there around the area.
Second time here where Afro puts up the portal, but he's not able to get into the portal before the combo from the Alistar. And as a Bard, you just die instantly. You are so squishy. Really, really important again for the Rocks Tigers. They're able to get certain advantages right now. And they are actually in the mid game where they're strong.
Oh, Gorilla again with a great combo after the flash. Huhi knocked out by the Cocoon's gonna be a kill. Kuro takes it down as Darshan now in trouble. Prey gonna shoot him to pieces. Gorilla lives through it, and Rocks Tigers starting to turn it on.
Yeah, one of the things that is important to note about Huhi right now is he can't play that far forward in the lane without any sort of mobility.
We'll catch again there, but Stixxay could be problems. Dugget did get a snipe with an ultimate to take out Gorilla, but now gonna try and turn it onto Prey. Q not gonna hit. Neither is that snare, and Kuro poking down had just enough for one more laser, and Prey.
So it's Stixxay and Afro move, but it's 3v5. Gorilla has no flash, but if someone gets too close, he will engage.
God, Gorilla actually finds Smithy. Stixxay caught up. This is next one down. Yes, Kuro flashes over, but Smeb gonna try and chase him. Stixxay going massive, shuts down Smeb. And the Baron is still up for grabs here. Smithy can't get over, he's got no flash. He does take out Gorilla though, and there's another kill.
They're gonna kill them all.
The only ones left alive. Huhi flashes in. Baron goes to Rocks, but CLG almost wipe Rocks off Summoner's Rift.
Well, let's see Prey still alive.
Oh my god, Prey's a beast. Takes down Afro. Huhi there to make sure everyone else stays alive, but what a mess.
Huge, because Rocks Tigers are pushing mid lane now. End up taking a lot of damage. CLG were chasing for kills. Afro with the portal is here, so is Stixxay defending the inhib.
Oh, and Prey's just trying to eat their attention.
Oh no, Stixxay caught, QSS is out, needs to save the day. Peanut Proto Belt's in, that's gonna be him dominating as he takes down Caitlyn. And that's enough for Rocks to break mid as well. Peanut doing what he can to keep them out, and Smeb just a little too strong. Afro gonna get caught off here. Prey probably gonna ignore him as he takes down the structures. Peanut's gonna solo him instead. Smithy caught out there and dies to Smeb's damage, and Rocks poised to force a tiebreaker versus Albus Nox Luna.
Got minions coming in. Darshan is the only man alive. He's trying to buy time. Just
dead.
Like, please kill me again with the GA. Try and get Huhi alive. 5 seconds on the Malzahar. Darshan buying a lot of time because the Nexus turrets didn't get hit by champions just yet, but now Prey's on it, and so is Peanut. That's one turret down.
And they are going for the game. Huhi is up, and Malzahar is really scary, but
Found Peanut, but he has to cancel Darshan back in again, but Huhi gets Cocoon. Peanut blows him to pieces. He's legendary with 10 kills, and Rocks, they're gonna dash the North American hopes. CLG bow out of the tournament, and Rocks hold on to that potential first we thought they'd get.
wow. Kuro's last stand ended up being the final nail in the coffin, and Rocks Tigers were able to take that all the way.
Such an important game for Rocks Tigers. Had they lost this game, they would have been out of the World Championships.